Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea. On the Eagles Nest first at bat of the 2013-2014 year, we'll catch you up on some soccer, volleyball, and field hockey highlights. Mark and Colin will break it down in the 2-minute drill, and we send a freshman to show off her skills in our Dorks Doing Sports segment. Coming at you right here, right now, on the Eagles Nest. Welcome back, everybody, to the 2013-2014 school year. My name is Christian Wright, producer of Almost Television here at BTV, but more importantly tonight, I'm your host for the Eagles Nest. We're very excited to continue bringing you the highest quality sports programming that Brockport has to offer. So we're going to start off right now with some highlights from our producer, Colin Lapine. Colin, take it away. Those are some great games, weren't they, folks? Coming up next, we have Colin and Mark in the 2-minute drill, as well as Courtney O'Mara in the Dorks Doing Sports segment. We'll be right back on the Eagles Nest. In case you forgot, I'm your host, Christian Wright. And coming up next, we have a very special thing for you. Producer Colin Lapine and Operations Manager Mark Lewandowski break down some of the bigger storylines in the sports world in this week's 2-minute drill. I think that's all the time that we have for you here today in the Nest. Make sure to catch us in 2 weeks when we'll have more coverage of all this weekend's homecoming festivities and much, much more. We'd like to take a moment to thank everyone involved in making this show. Our two advisors, the Ginnies, the Sports Information Director here at Brockport, Kelly Regine, our fantastic crew, and our amazing fans. My name is Christian Wright. Thanks for watching, and have a great night. Thank you very much, Eric, and welcome Eagles to the 2-minute drill. My name is Christian Wright.
And I'm Andrew Hyman.
And we're going to be breaking down all of what's happening outside of Brockport in that wide world of sports in the next 2 minutes. Let's take a look by starting at Jason Collins first.
Last Tuesday, NBA player Jason Collins played in his first NBA game since publicly coming out gay last spring, as his Brooklyn Nets took on the Los Angeles Lakers in Los Angeles. He had a pretty solid game, playing 11 minutes and also acquiring 1 rebound and 5 personal fouls. He also played some pretty solid defense in the win.
What I wouldn't chalk too much up to those personal fouls, but what I really like to see was the home Los Angeles crowd welcoming Jason with such a warm welcome. They gave him a standing ovation. Things could have gone a lot worse, and it was very refreshing to see an opposing crowd react in such a positive way and to something that could be perceived as negative. In other news of sports figures trying to make headway with equality rights, gay defensive end Michael Sam came out to an underwhelming performance at this weekend's NFL Combine. He repped 225 17 times and only had a 4.91 40, which is pretty slow even for a defensive end. Jadeveon Clowney, the highly touted defensive lineman out of South Carolina, opted out of his player drills, citing a hip flexor injury. And as an NFL coach, I kind of want to see you play through that pain because that's what the game's all about.
Now let's focus on someone who had a good combine. UCF quarterback Blake Bortles had a great time. Was one of the only top quarterbacks in the draft to throw at the combine, wowing scouts. Now, he was always considered a top pick, but now, with his performance, he's touted to possibly go #1 over previous #1 projected picks, Teddy Bridgewater or Johnny Manziel.
See, the thing I really liked about this NFL Combine, or found interesting rather, was the large number of underclassmen that we have. There's going to be 102 juniors and redshirt sophomores entering this year's draft, which is going to be a lot higher than any number that we've seen before. It's going to be a lot of raw talent that may seem to take a while to develop in the NFL. It's been 2 minutes. My name's Christian.
And I'm Andrew.
Let's take it back to the Eagles Nest. Hello there, Brockport. My name is Christian Wright, and you're watching the final edition of Brockport Network News for the 2013-2014 school year. Tonight, we'll take a look at healthy living, recap the events of Scholars Day, and discuss the goings-on of the Brockport community with the Brock Report crew. First up, we have our news producer Emily Burkhardt with Healthy Living. Next up, we have Phil Edwards and Nigel Blair with a special look at the events that happened here on campus back on Scholars Day. Portopia was held on Friday, April 25th in the Cirque Event Center right here on campus. We sent Stephen Shaw and Phil Edwards to capture the moment. Portopia was an excellent show. Thanks to everybody over at BSG for all their hard work. You guys outdid yourselves. Next up, we're going to kick it over to the Brock Report crew. We're going to find out what's been happening on campus lately. Take it away, folks. Thanks to everybody who helped out during Ecos Week and during the cleanup at the port. That work helps make Brockport such an amazing place. That's going to do it for us here at Brockport Network News for this year. It's been one full of challenges for us here at WBTV, but I also believe it's been a year of tremendous growth. We hope you've enjoyed the ride along with us, and we look forward to have you back in the fall. As a senior here, this will be my last appearance on Brockport Television, and I sincerely want to thank everybody who's been a part of my time here, especially our advisors Ginny Orzel, Jenny Batchelor, and of course Jim Baris. And not forgetting you fans. Signing off for the last time, I'm Christian Wright. Good night.